My road trip started in Algeciras, driving towards La Linea, which about 55 minutes drive from here. La Linea is the border between Spain and Gibraltar. When I got there, it felt like I would walk into surprise job interview. Immigration and custom officers everywhere, all looking very official. They checked my passport, asked me a couple of questions. Just like that, I was waved through. I'm sure a lot of people don't know what Gibraltar is. Gibraltar is a British overseas territory located on the southern coast of Spain, only 6.8 square kilometer, which is about 2.6 square miles. The Rock of Gibraltar is the main feature of the landscape. The town built at its base. About 34,000 people live here, most of them known as Gibraltarians. It sits at the entrance of the Mediterranean Sea, the narrow channel that connects the Mediterranean to Atlantic Ocean and separate Europe from Africa. Honestly, the Gibraltar is one of the strange places I ever been. Some part of the city's roads are so narrow, I felt like I was driving through someone's living room. And the whole vibe is this British-Spanish fusion. It's this weird British-Spanish hybrid, like the UK and Spain had a baby and the baby grew up confused. You will hear someone say hola and cheers in the same sentence. And the food price, London level expensive. Just like in London, when you go there buy food, it's so expensive there. It's the same thing in here. I bought a lunch, kind of sandwich, and I have to check my bank balance. You can imagine how expensive it was. Meanwhile, the local just casually walk into La Linea, Spanish side of the border, to buy food. Imagine crossing an international border because you refuse to pay 18 pounds or $25 for a stupid salad. Honestly, I was speechless. When I went up the rock, which turned out to be bold choice, that is where the famous monkeys live, and they have big personalities. These monkeys are not normal monkeys. One of them looking at my backpack like he was curious about what I packed for the day. Another one tried to steal my camera like he had a YouTube channel to run. I swear, they run this mountain like a mafia. If you bother this monkey or make them feel unsafe, they don't hesitate to bring up the whole squad. All shows up like you just insulted their group chat. In second, you realize these monkeys have awesome teamwork than most human. It's like they hold morning meeting about sticking together and how to dealing with the stupid tourist. At the top, the clouds were so low, I felt like I have accidentally walked into heaven. Except, heaven apparently has monkeys that steal your snacks. At the very end of Gibraltar, there is beautiful, gorgeous mosque shining in the sun, a gift from Saudi King Fahd. It is so impressive, a dramatic landmark at the tip. It was built for Gibraltar Muslims community, many of whom have Moroccan roots, usually known as a Moorish. So the whole place has this calm, peaceful vibe. Anyway, no monkeys here to steal your snacks. Gibraltar has layers of history built into it. The Muslim-controlled Almohad fortified the rocks in 1160, turning it into a strategic watch point. And in 1704, it shifted into British hand, where it's remained ever since. So when you arrive here, you are not just crossing a border, you are stepping into a place that been guarded, fought over, and lived in for centuries. But the real plot twist wasn't the monkey, but the Gibraltar International Airport is the most famous airport, where a busy road known as Winston Churchill Avenue, it crosses directly over its airport runway. So literally they stop traffic. Hold up everyone, a plane needs to land. And the best part, after a plane lands or take off, they reopen the highway. And suddenly pedestrian and car just launches across like it's the start of the Monaco Grand Prix. I was thinking, history whispers of the day a British architect dared to suggest to the Queen of England, let's make the runway a highway. And the Queen agreed, says, why not? And from there, Gibraltar Airport became a marvel where engine of the sky and the wheel of the road meet on the same path.